Fresh off a trip from Sedona, picked up land and put down Coronas. Living like a young high roller, the drip so crazy, this that pneumonia. Homie, I've been living in God mode, kidnapped the game, now I'm giving it Stockholm, the racks on deck. I'm a triple and pronto, I spit crack rock till I'm richer than Pablo. Come on, I've been on a wave so long, no doubt I'm about to get seasick. Heard y'all coming for the king, that's treason. Better bow down, bitch, pledge your allegiance. They don't wanna see them when they get crypto rich. Big combs that are living with an info bitch. Thick toes and they tighter than a pistol grip. Cause the money kinda set up like a Kimbo flip. Like, where should I allocate all of this paper that's making me salivate? I know it talks, I let it elaborate. They told me pop a bottle of the cabinet.
This video has 1 minute and 10 seconds of sponsorship and intro before we get to the actual content. That means roughly 1/10 of this video is fluff, and that's not even counting the outro.
This report reads like a child's fairy tale. Jedi, false Jedi, star maps, star whales, distant galaxies. Honestly, are we to believe any of it?
I mentioned this is exactly what people who didn't watch Rebels said upon starting Ahsoka. It's me. I'm people.
And as I've said many times, that's your own fault, not the show's fault. Why are you blaming the show for your refusal to watch content?
Also, all those listed things are real and witnessed by more people than just Hera, except false Jedi. I agree. That's some made-up bullshit.
Yes, they've been witnessed by more people than Hera, but do you see any of those people here? No? Okay, then what was your point?
Morgan Elsbeth was leading a coordinated effort by the Imperial Remnant.
Objection!
You can't object. You're the judge. You've got to bang something to maintain order.
Discount Jeremy tries to apply real-world rules to the fictional Star Wars universe.
What about the conflict on Mandalore?
I understood that reference. Yes. I love having to watch 7 different things to stay up to date on a show's lore. Really makes it all worth it.
Yet again, you being too lazy or having too short of an attention span to watch the context for things is not a flaw of the show. That's your own fault. Star Wars has been a connected universe for quite some time now. If you're not on board, then stop bitching and moaning.
Pierre, but why are you here?
I assume it's because they ran out of cartoon characters to cameo. Apparently, if this series falls below 3 cameos per episode, the bus will explode.
I am here on behalf of Senator Leia Organa.
Whoa, C-3PO and a Leia name drop? This is really still not enough to salvage this scene from Droid in Order for me. Sorry.
Complaining about C-3PO and Leia.
I object. In the strongest terms.
It's weird how no one else is talking on the council. Probably to save Disney money, but it gives the effect that no one really gives a shit about this besides the guy we're supposed to hate.
And why is that a sin? It's entirely possible that the others really don't care as much or are possibly just conflicted on the situation and don't know what to say. You haven't explained how that's a mistake of the episode.
Court cannot admit evidence of this kind from a mere droid.
Mere droid? Mere droid? Sir, you are in the presence of...
Skip.
We made 20 or more of these recordings.
Well, that's a convenient way to cameo Hayden Christensen whenever people get bored and the show needs a pick-me-up.
So the sin is for the show doing something clever? What? How is that a bad thing?
It's an Imperial minefield deployed around the arrival point.
How much time passed between the witches telling Thrawn Ahsoka was coming and now? Because I'm having trouble believing it'd be enough time to set up such an elaborate trap.
Except the show is telling you that it was enough time. Without any further information to contradict the show, how can you just randomly assume that there wasn't enough time?
And now the ship will dive into a ring of spacecraft so dense it's impossible to see through, and because nothing is explained, we're forced to assume that a combination of luck, the Force, a well-built ship, and maybe a force field shield thing are the only reason they survive this.
And why is that a sin? I mean, you list multiple different factors that combine to create a situation in which the characters could absolutely survive, and then you just randomly say, but that's bad because I said so.
The master was General Anakin Skywalker.
That fake-ass laugh.
Being this confident that your 4 massive ink pens aren't going to ruin your white suit. This is why pocket protectors exist, people.
Padding the sin count and runtime.
Without pursuit, we shall lose them in the debris field.
Stop saying debris field.
Stop complaining about random things for no reason.
Out of all the places I expected Star Wars to pull inspiration from, the Oregon Trail wasn't one of them. Hope Ezra doesn't get dysentery and die.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture ref.
Damn it, Star Wars. No more little green babies. My heart can only take so much.
Discount Jeremy sins something he likes cliche.
Yeah, so where is Ahsoka? Is she coming? That's complicated.
Just say your Jedi Master was killed and you absconded with her murderer. It's not that complicated.
Discount Jeremy double dips cliche.
Are you chanting? You don't have a flying laser pointer. You're not one part of this, so stop trying to be in their clique.
If she's chanting, then she is a part of it. What the actual is this sin?
Using these lame-ass ships instead of the TIE fighters. We can see you have them. I want to hear my sounds.
Not only do they end up using TIE fighters later, but complaining about these live-action gunships from the Clone Wars is definitely worth at least 15 sins.
Cute little alien reacts to f***ing up in a Star Wars property. Cliché.
That's not a cliche.
Can't leave him!
Trying to prove you're a space western by stealing from actual westerns. This entire sequence just screams Gunsmoke or Rawhide.
Discount Jeremy makes 2 pop culture references that aren't sins of the episode cliche.
Ezra is not immediately shot in the head after leaving the safety of his minimal cover to whoopa whoopa in this scene.
Discount Jeremy still thinks it's easy to hit a moving target while you are also moving. Not to mention that the Nomads are on animals, so their movement isn't even steady.
Man, to be an enemy pilot in the Star Wars universe. Just you and the open sky and all of the starships you can miss.
And that's 2 in a row.
On my mark, turn these stairs into a ramp for no reason. Thanks.
He says for no reason while showing Ahsoka sliding down the ramp, which is the reason.
Well, now, this is a surprise.
That you landed in the one spot where you were out of all the possible landing sites? I agree. That is a surprise.
What? Do you not realize she landed here specifically because he was here? It wasn't by chance, it was on purpose.
No. The Force is my ally. That's all I need.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
Complaining about the Force.
Okay, now do that to Sabine. It'll be easy. What? Are you waiting for cooldowns or something?
She wants to fight Sabine hand to hand because she knows she can win. It's this little thing called arrogance, and it's not a flaw of the episode, it's a flaw of the character within the episode.
Tell me that stupid ship has had rockets this entire time? But I guess when you have the worst fighter pilots in the galaxy on your tail, why waste the ammunition?
I like how he complains about the ship not using its explosives before now when the enemy fighters are behind the ship. These clearly aren't homing missiles, they won't do a 180 in midair. So if Huyang shot them, it would be a waste because he'd miss. Think, Discount Jeremy, think.
Deus Ahsoka.
Discount Jeremy still doesn't know what Deus Ex Machina means.
There Sabine goes again, hoarding rocket darts.
Discount Jeremy sends rocket darts.
Guys, getting a feeling.
Hey, so am I. All warm and fuzzy. It feels weird, but kind of nice. This is exactly how I'd want to feel in a series with... Wait, how many episodes are left?
He mentioned feeling warm and fuzzy, so Discount Jeremy sends something he likes cliche.
I might be going home after all.
No! Don't say that! That's like the old police sergeant who says he's just one day away from retirement. I have a feeling fans will riot if Ezra dies. Who am I kidding? They'll riot no matter what. No one hates Star Wars more than a Star Wars fan.
That second part is 100% true, but Ezra survives and ends up making it home, so the whole first part of this sin was bullshit.
Shadowjacker, you haven't come out of your masturbation cave in eons!
It's high time I emerge from my cum cocoon. I grow tired of eavesdropping and masturbating to the sounds you all make.